20 is divisible by the factors of 10, that is 1, 2 and 5. So hence we can say that if a number is divisible by another number, then it is divisible by each of the factors of that number. You can take another one example, that is 36. So 36 is divisible by 18, is it? And also it is divisible by the factors of 18 are, that is 1, then 2, then 3, then 6 and 9. So the number is divisible by the other number, then it is also divisible by each of the factors of that number. So it is one of the divisibility rule. Okay. Yes. And then second one rule. Then what it says that, let's see here. For example, I will take here 80. Yes. 80 is divisible by both the co-prime numbers, that is 4 and 5 are the co-prime numbers. Co-prime numbers means we know that the two numbers having only one as a common factors, then the numbers are called as co-prime numbers. Here 4 is also divides the 80 and 5 is also divides the 80. Then the product of these two numbers, then the product of these two co-prime numbers is 5 4 20. So this is also divides the given number. Yes, it is the second rule. Is what it says that if a number is divisible by two co-prime numbers, then the number is also divisible by their product also. Okay. Yes. The third rule is if two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by that number. For example, I will take you 10 and 12. 2 divides the 10 and also the 12. Okay. Then sum of these two numbers is 10 plus 12. So 10 plus 12, which is equals to 22. Then sum of these two numbers are also divisible by 2. Okay. It is the second rule. You can take another one example also, that is 36 and 9. Okay. So 36 and 9. So these two numbers are divisible by 3 and their product and their sum, that is 36 plus 9, which is equals to 45. Then 45 is also divisible by 3. Okay. So the third rule says that if given numbers are divisible by a number, then their sum is also divisible by the number. Is it clear? Yes. Let's go to the fourth rule. If two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their difference is also divisible by that number. For example, I will take you 40 and 50. Yes. 40 and 50 are divisible by 5. Then their difference, that is 40 minus 50, which is equals to, that is 25. So 25 is also divisible by 5. Is it? So you can take more examples and try whether the rules are holds good or not. Okay. Yes, the fourth rule is if two given numbers are divisible by a number, then their difference is also divisible by the number. Okay. Yes, let's go to the prime factorization. The next concept is prime factorization. Okay. Yes, for example, I will take here one of the number, that is 20. So 20. So I can express this 20 as 4 5s are 20. Okay. Yes, here 4 is also a factor of 20 and 5 is also a factor of 20. When a number is expressed as the product of the factors, then the number has been factorized. Here the 4 and 5 are the factors of 20. You can also write 24. 24 as a 8 3 24. So 8 and 3 are factors of 24, then we can say that 24 has been factorized. Okay, yes. This is one type of factorization. Yes. Let's try others. For example, the 24 only I will take here. So 24. So I will write as a product of 2 12 24, is it? Yes, which is equals to, write it to as this and 12. So I can also write that 12 as a product of its factors, that is 2 6 12, is it? Then again 2 into 2 into 6 can also be written as 2 3 6, is it? In other forms, that is 24 is equals to 8 3 24, is 24 is equals to 8 3 24. So 8 can be written as 2 4 8. 2 4 8. Then write the 3 as it is. Then which is equals to 2 into. So 4 also we can write it as the product of its factors. That is 2 2 4 and then into 3. Okay. Similarly, it's 24. 6 4 24. Yes. That is 6 into 4, which is equals to. So 6 can be written as 2 3 6. Then into 4, it can be written as 2 2 4. So which is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 and 6. So I will alternate this factors here. Yes. You can observe here that 24 can be expressed as in the product of prime numbers. Here 2 is a prime number and 3 is also a prime number. So 24 is expressed as a product of its prime numbers. That is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. Then here also we have taken the different factors of 24. We express the 24 in prime factors, that is 2 and 3. That is 2 into 2 into 2 into 3. And here also we have expressed 24 as the prime factors of 2 and 3. In this you can observe here in these factors. So 2 and 3 are the prime factors here. So this factorization is called as prime factorization. So this factorization is called as prime factorization. For the prime factorization, I will take another one example. It's 36. Is 36. So 36 can be expressed as a product of its factors. Okay. So first I will take here 2 18 to 36. Then second one 4 9 36. 12 3 36. And also we can write it as 6 6 36. See here there is a 2, then it is a prime number, then write it as it is. Then 18 can be written as 2 9 18. So 2 9 18, which is equals to 2 into 2. Then 9 can be written as product of its factors, that is 3 3 9. As you can see here, 2 and 3 are the prime numbers, hence it is the prime factorization of 36. Okay. Then next factors are 4 and 9. Yes. 4 can be written as 2 into 9, then which is equals to 2 into 2 into. So 9 can be written as 3 3 9. You can also observe here 2 and 3 are the prime numbers, hence it is the prime factorization of 36. Then similarly 12 3 yes. So 12 can be written as 2 6 12. Yes. 2 6 12 into 3 is a prime number, then write it as it is, then which is equals to then 2. So 6 can be written as 2 3 6, that is 2 into 3, then into 3, write it as it is. As you can see here, 2 and 3 are the prime numbers, hence it is the prime factorization of 36. Then similarly last factors, that is 2 into 3, means 2 3 ja 6. So I will arrange here the factors 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So here also we can observe here 2 and 3 are the prime number. So it is the prime factorization of 36. So 36 also we can write it as 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. So 2 2 ja 4, 4 3 ja 12, 12 3 ja 36. So we can write here prime factorization of 36 is the prime factorization of 36 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. 2 into 2 into 3 into is, that is only the prime factorization of 36. Okay, is it clear? Yes. Let's go to the factor tree. Yes, the next concept is factor tree. So here we can also write the number as a product of its prime factors. So one of the example I will take here, that is 60. So we have to express as a product of its factors. Yes, that is 4 4s are 60. 4 4s are 60. Okay, so we have to express the 4 as a product of its factors. That is 2 2s are 4. 2 2s are 4. 2 is the factor of a 4, and also here there is a 4, and express each 2 2s are 4. Yes, observe here 2 is the prime number. Prime factorization of 16 is 2 into 2 into 2 into 2. Okay, yes, similarly we can take another one example, that is 28. 28. So 28 can be expressed as a product of its factors. So we can take 14 to ja 28. So in your textbook they are given one of the example. Find the prime factorization of 908. So we have to use the factorization method. Means that is the step by step division method. First take here 980. So here they said here prime factorization. We know that prime numbers are 2, 3, 5, 7, 11, etc. Is it? Etc. Is it? Yes. So here first we have to take the smallest prime number. Yes, check here whether it is divisible by the smallest prime number, that is 2. Yes, it is divisible by smallest prime number, that is 2. Why? Because in the ones place there is a 0, hence it is divisible by 2. Yes, factorize it here. So then first take here 2. Yes, so first take a single number 9. So 2, how much are 9? So 9 it doesn't come in the 2 table. So nearest number we have to take, that is 2 4 ja. Keep the quotient here downside. Is 2 4 ja 8. So here 9 minus 8 is 1. So we have to join to the next number. Okay, it become 18. Okay, then 2 how much are 18? Yes, that is 2 9s are 18. Then next 0, then 2 zeros are 0. 2 zeros are 0. Okay, then similarly check here 490. 490 at the ones place there is a 0. Hence again it is also divisible by the 2. Yes, factorize here by the 2 is. First take a single number 2 2 ja 4. Then next number is 9. So nearest number is 8. Then next 9. So take the nearest number, that is 8. That is 2 4 ja 8. So 9 minus 8 is 1. So add 1 here. Then next it will become 10. 2 how much you can divide here 493 divided by 2. That is 2 2s are 4 minus 0. Then take 9 downside. That is 2 4s are 8 minus 9 minus 8 is 1. Then again take the next number 0. That will become 10. 2 5s are 10. Okay. So here I have taken like this. Just you have to practice this. Okay. 245. So here in the unit place there is a 5. So it cannot be divisible by 2. So we have to check for the other prime number, that is 3. So the divisibility rule of 3 says that sum of the digits of a number is a multiple of 3. Then it is divisible by 3. Let's see here 2 plus 4, 6, 6 plus 5, 11. So it is not divisible by 3. Then next take the next prime number, that is 5. Let's see here in the ones place there is a 5. So it is divisible by 5. Yes. Take a 5 here. Yes. So here there is a 5. So 2 is the smallest number. Then take the 2 digits. So nearest number is, that is 5 4s are 20. So if I subtract 20 from the 24, I will get the difference 4. Then add to the next number, that will be the 45. Then 5 how much are 45? Yes, that is 5 9s are 45. Okay. Then next 49. So it cannot be divisible by the 5 because in the ones place there is a 9. So then let's take the next prime number, that is 7. 7 how much are 49? Yes, that is 7. 7s are 49. Yes, 7 is also a prime number. Then no need to factorize the 7. Okay. Hence we can write it as, so 980. Prime factorization of 980 is, that is 2 into 2 into 5 into 7 into 7. Yes, we can write it as, therefore 980 is equals to 2 into 2 into 2 into 5 into 7 into 7. So this is the method to write the prime factorization of given number. Okay. Is it clear? Yes. So in this class we have learned some more divisibility rules and also prime factorization and factor tree method. Then how to find out the prime factorization of a given number. Is it? Yes. In the next class we are going to solve the exercise 3.5 based on the